So, I was on the Twitter streets and this particular post popped up, and we will put this up on the screen. So you got this little sister here, JP. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you put something on a public platform and it comes across my desk and I want to address it, I will. There's nothing covert. I didn't get on nobody's secret page to get this. Now, this tweet had got retweeted by a lot of people, and she says, as a man without tattoos, why you trying to talk to me? She said, you're not my type. My N-word got to be tatted up looking like a fine, Chipotle bag. And then she said at the bottom, this blew up, sub to my OnlyFans. Well, I want to talk about this little female because she's not the only one, but I want to talk about something that we see happens, when brothers try to talk to little women. So let's say a brother that don't have no tattoos will see this young lady out here in the streets and want to go, maybe speak to her. And then he go up to her, not knowing nothing about no tattoo. Listen, when a man approach a woman, he don't know about the tattoos. Now, if you got a shirt that's going to say, hey, only talk to me unless you got X, Y, and Z, okay, cool. But he don't know. So then the guy goes up to the little woman, say his little thing. And then, she either making a face, which that's the worst thing they do, make a face, or, be like, I ain't interested because something like to say something. And then they're like, okay, well, man. Well, then sometimes they'll say, okay, cool, I'll walk off, whatever. But see, that'd be the same little lady later in life. Be on talking about why can't I get married? I'm 35 years old and I haven't gotten married. Well, maybe if you wouldn't have turned down that guy that tried to talk to you years ago, maybe he would have talked to you. But her head's not in the right place anyway, because she's talking about you got to be tatted up like a fine Chipotle bag. Huh? It doesn't even make sense. Now, for me, when it comes to women and tattoos, just my opinion, a tattoo here and there is fine, but all the tattoos on the neck and the face and your whole arm full of tattoos and all your chest full of oh, no. You're marking yourself up. Can't you paint on a canvas or something? Can you buy a painting and put it on the wall? Why you want to walk around with all that mess on you? Now, I understand that some people may put their child on their arm or something to that effect, or a family member. Something sentimental. I get it. But all those tattoos on a woman, that's my opinion. I just think it's gross looking to me personally. I don't think it's nice looking at all. And then when you get old, that stuff really look bad. That's what y'all not thinking about. See, when she's 25, 24 with them tattoos, it's all right. But wait till she get about 35 and 45. And let's see how those tattoos start looking and how they're going to start sagging later when the natural progression of people happens and people get older. The elasticity isn't the same in the skin. You gain weight. Now, let's say she came up with herself. The tattoo's still not going to look the same at 45 versus 25. It's just not. Now, she put down here her OnlyFans. Now, if a dude know you got OnlyFans, most dudes don't want to talk to you anyway. But to you little OnlyFans females, let me tell you something. A new day coming for you on that. Well, I just read that OnlyFans are looking for funding of $1 billion, and they want to clean up their platform. And on their platform, they don't want any adult-related material anymore. They want to go more mainstream. Now, what does that mean? All y'all that's doing what I call that lazy content, because that's lazy to me. Just taking your clothes off and doing all kind of sexual things. That's lazy content. Create content like the rest of us. And that way you got to put your mind into what you're doing and your charisma and all the things like that. Make your money that way. You understand? But that, whatever. So they going to kick their behinds off. So I guess, McDonald's is hiring, I guess. A lot of people hiring right now. They need a lot of waitress jobs. They out there right now. They begging y'all. They're going to be waiting for y'all when y'all looking for jobs after OnlyFans kick y'all behind off. But fellas, when you have these little women that little so superficial, where they said, I couldn't talk to her. She's talking about I ain't have no tattoos. Don't get no tattoo, brother. If that's not what you about, don't get no tattoos. Number 2, don't start marking yourself up to impress these little females like this in this particular video. Because they got, for a long time, brothers sometimes perpetrate a fraud just to get at women. You know, you have dudes that try to act like they Pookie and Ray Ray, but they really not no Pookie and Ray Ray. Dude, you come from the suburbs, you got good grades, and you trying to act like Pookie and Ray Ray so you can get some of these little, females that you want because they're calling you lame or square or educated lame or whatever. Look, I'd rather be called a lame, square, educated lame all day long, because those dudes is the ones that get in political positions. Those dudes is the one that down the line get the money. He gonna get the girl later down the line anyway. I'm talking about a girl that's actually worth something, right? And the same ones that reject you talking about, I like tattoos, I want Pookie and Ray Ray, they gonna be looking around talking about why can't they get married later? Because we know Pookie and Ray Ray ain't about no marriage. He ain't about no family for the most part. Because usually if he truly a Pookie and Ray Ray, the only end for him is jail or the cemetery. That's it. Most Pookie and Ray Rays don't have a happily ever after. A few get out the game and they can change their life, and great for them to do that. I'm not against Pookie and Ray Ray changing their life and getting on the straight and narrow and doing the right thing. I rather them do that. I really don't want them to go to jail, and I don't want the brothers dead either. But if they continue that's where they're going. Seen it too many times. Nothing has changed at all in that department. But you brothers don't go out here be getting tattoos. Another thing, brothers, if you get a tattoo, don't put it on your arms. Don't put it on your neck. Don't put it anywhere visible. You see, like I got a t-shirt on, right? Make sure if you want to put it on your arm, make sure it's nowhere where it can be seen. Because if you brothers trying to get professional jobs, they look down on tattoos all over the place. And you may say, well, I see the white guy. Listen, don't compare yourself to no white guy. Because, in this country, it's slanted for them. They cheat for them. They everything for them is done where they don't have to work as hard, and everything they get, they can be mediocre to get it. You got to be the best of the best. So with that being said, especially you brothers with certain jobs, make sure your tattoos don't go past that if you're going to wear it, right? Something that you can cover it up. Nobody know you got anything unless they just see you outside of your work clothes. That's just something that we need to do. Don't ever, ever, ever change yourself for these little females. Don't ever do it, because I'm going to tell you something. There's so many women out here. So many. It's more women in this country than they are you brothers. So why in the world you need to change yourself to get one of them? No. I don't have tattoos whatsoever. Don't have a one. Never been interested in that. I just never thought that why are you marking up your body for? I just think it's silly. Me personally, I think it's silly. It has no meaning to me. If I want to wear something or whatever, rather have a painting done of somebody, or my child or whoever. Get it up, a t-shirt, something that I don't know. I just don't believe in marking myself up. I just think, I don't know. I'm against it. But I'm saying this, don't you change yourself for these little women out here, fellas. Don't do that. Focus on building yourself up as a man first. Focus on getting yourself together where you can get your education. Maybe you can learn a trade. You can do whatever. Learn all the things. That way you get your money up. Because when you get to different tax brackets, you don't deal with little women like this. See, those little women are in the lower tax brackets. See, when you get up to the higher tax brackets where you can go to certain areas, those women is not saying silly things like, well, why are you trying to talk to me if you don't have a tattoo? Those women in those higher tax brackets, they trying to get at you because they know that he is in this higher tax bracket now. I know he one of the ones that can take care of a family. He got himself together. So I want to get at him. There ain't gonna be none of that. And the women at that level dress different anyway. They not on no freaking OnlyFans. You understand what I'm saying? But I just want to show you fellas this about, this little woman. And maybe some of you have been rejected by some of these little women talking about because you ain't got a tattoo or you don't do certain things or whatever. Let me know, like say in the comments. But this kind of lady here, later fellas, watch. She's going to be the main ones crying online talking about there's no good black men out here. Becky with black men. Like, it's always an excuse. No, you're the problem. You the one passed up the dudes. Don't be pointing at Becky and Maria and all these other ones while you don't have nobody. No, it's you. Because every other woman that actually took her opportunity, especially in the ratio that we have in the United States, take the opportunity when they have a decent dude come their way and stick with that brother and build something together. They be all right. Because what they say is about 2 million more, at least in our community, sisters and brothers. So that means if they have an opportunity to get a decent dude, take that opportunity, because the odds is really bad not to get a good one in America.